Now it's time to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your fight. Now go out there and take it.
Let me see your war face. Ah! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah! You don't scare me. Work on it.
Welcome to a special edition of Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live on location. Don't go away, Applebee's Tailgate Talk is next. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Daily and Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daily and Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daily and Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got you covered. Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 800 Highway 72 West, Suite K in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Tune in every Tuesday through Thursday this football season for the WKAC Coaches Shows. Join us as we get the scoop from Ardmore, Athens, Clemens, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Tanner, and West Limestone. The WKAC Coaches Shows on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Rusty Brand, head coach of the Athens Bible School varsity boys basketball team, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We're live here from the Carlton Kelly Gymnasium on the campus of Calhoun Community College. I almost call them Calhoun University, but it's not quite there just yet. However, ladies and gentlemen, if you've not seen these facilities, and recently they are upgraded, in this gymnasium, this basketball floor is quite amazing. Going to be a big warm-up game today, this afternoon. That's why we're here. One of the reasons we're here. And hoping to get Calhoun sports kicked off early and often here with us on Tailgate Talk. Look for us on Facebook at Applebee's Tailgate Talk and on Instagram or Twitter at Tailgate Talk AL. I'm getting there. Visit us. I've only had half a Diet Coke, so the caffeine's kicking in slowly. Visit us online at tailgatetalk.net to get scores and archives of past shows. You can also vote on and enter nominations for our Athlete of the Week and find the links to download our app for your Android or iOS devices. Follow the Tailgate Talk podcast on iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, iHeart, Google, and other popular podcast platforms. Hear us on your Alexa device by saying, Alexa,
play Tailgate Talk.
Or your Google device by playing, Hey Google,
play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Bama Zach, always and forever. Call or text us during the show with area code 256-812-1TGT. How'd that go? She kicked off again, didn't she?
Yep.
Area code 256.
We know that works.
It does, don't it? Area code 256-812-1848. Our call-in guests come via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. And the special guest segment is sponsored by Yellow Hammer Roofing. Who's our special guest? We don't have one at the top of the hour.
They're all special.
I think I may be the special guest today.
You're the special guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you, the sports editor, the Limestone County. It used to be the Limestone County News Carrier. Now it's just the News Carrier.
It used to be the Limestone Democrat.
Yeah, I was starting to say.
That's probably not the best idea.
Yeah, well, to each his own, I guess. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here, alongside one Adam 12, Adam Dotson himself. Producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we saved the best for last. Todd, the bod. Tomlin. You're the incredibly shrinking bod, dude. How much weight have you lost?
I don't know, probably about, 30, 40 pounds.
I was finna say, it's 30 or 40 pounds. That's a good bit, dude.
A lot.
Yeah.
Nothing I'm doing. It's just the medicine I'm on.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well,
I wish I could take credit, but no.
That I was thinking the other day, because I put a little back on, but I was taking metformin for a while. The A1C's back down to 6.1, but the weight's going back up to where it was because I'm off of that medicine. But that's okay, too.
Right. You'll take that.
Healthy, man.
Right.
We're doing it. We're doing it, brother. We got a great show lined up, ladies and gentlemen, on October. We're still in October?
Yeah, we're still in October.
Yeah, we're still in October. We're not past Halloween yet. October 22, 2022.
It's going by fast.
Gone by fast, ain't it? We've got these two guys. They're great. They're always a hoot. I mean, you start a conversation with them, and next thing you know, you don't know what kind of rabbit hole is going to go down. The James Clemens Jets baseball and softball coaches, Coach Johnny Johnson and Coach Brad Kimbrough, both are veterans of Tailgate Talk. They'll be joining us today. We'll have Timothy Jones, the owner of the North Alabama War Dawgs. He'll be in here. He'll be in studio with us.
I hope so.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, they're playing.
His team's playing here today.
We got to find out what rules they're using. If they're using college rules or
probably college, I'm guessing, since it's a scrimmage for the college team. But, and all the guys playing for the War Dawgs aren't far removed from that anyway.
That is true. I'd love to stay.
I would too, man.
I got plans. November 1st, dude. Hey, I'll get into that in a little bit. We'll have our Swami of the SEC, AP Steadham, joining us.
Lots to talk about. For the first time this season, Freak Daddy, Clay Coleman, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, will be joining us. And we'll have the Calhoun Community College girls basketball coach.
Women's basketball.
That's right. We're not doing high school. We're doing women's.
Women.
I still call them girls. When we're our age, everybody's a girl pretty much.
Well, that's true.
That's the truth. The older we get, the younger they get. Lord have mercy. Women's college, women's basket. I wrote this thing all down wrong. Women's coach, Candace Byrd-Vinson. That's all that matters. It's Coach Byrd-Vinson, Coach CBV herself. She'll be on around 10:30. And we won't have Nancy Keenum, the athletic director, but I wrote that down. In case anybody said something about the athletic director, I know.
But we will have her softball replacement, correct? Coach Stephenson, he coming on?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Coach Stephenson coming on?
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to talk to the man who has to replace hers.
Yeah.
So that's no pressure.
No, none at all.
Nick Saban of softball.
Exactly. What's his first name?
Bart.
That works. I wrote that down. Maybe I can get it right during the interview. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen.
And we've got Coach.
Who else does I miss?
Coach Powell.
Derrick Powell.
The men's basketball coach. I think he just stopped writing at some point.
I got sidetracked. Distracted by the shiny.
You saw me walk in. I turned heads,
hey,
man.
buddy. That's the truth.
We started talking. I got sidetracked myself. So.
And his name is Bart?
Yeah. Man, went up and down through the...
Coach Derrick Powell.
Coach Powell is Derrick Powell.
Derrick Powell?
Derrick Powell.
I just want to say real quick, I haven't been in this building in years and years, and I briefly played tennis here, and our cabanas were right outside the gym here.
And it's awesome to see the ping pong table still there.
The
I
ping
can't
pong
tell you.
so, yeah.
We had a buddy who was on the tennis team who actually had a master key. That's been 30 years, so I can say it now. He had a master key to every room in this campus.
Really?
Yeah, and we'd come in here at midnight and play ping pong and carry on. And there's only one stinking tennis trophy I could find in the in all of these cases, and it's 1984 tennis team. But I might do a little bit more.
Do you remember a balcony being in the gym when you were here? I don't either.
No.
Whenever I came down here to meet up with the folks. Okay, well, and of course they may have all just been all up against the wall.
Well, I think so, yeah. Just look different.
I came down while they were still putting the paint down on the center court.
They've done a wonderful job.
Oh, the place looks great.
It looks great.
It's like stepping back 30 years. I mean, they kept it pristine.
Well,
so.
it's a big, it's just a big commitment to that resurgence that they've really, put in towards, multiple athletic programs.
Yeah. And it's way past due, so I'm so happy.
And I got to looking at the wall here, and I'm wondering how many students here wonder what this thing is.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
where
no doubt.
a payphone used to be. They still got the little
line,
the phone book holder. Of course,
wow.
those were always empty.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. If I stole them, took them home.
You rip the pages out that you needed anyhow.
For you young people who don't realize it, there wasn't, you just didn't text your buddies or nothing. You had to walk over, find the yellow pages or the white pages, open up a phone book, and dial a number and put a quarter in.
Yeah, or either call collect.
Yeah, or call collect.
I don't know who this is. I'm not accepting these charges because you.
Or you say, "Hey, I need you to come pick me up."
And then hang up.
Yeah, my name is. I need you to come pick me up.
Cheater.
And then the other person will be like, "I'm not accepting this call."
Yeah, cheater.
I never thought about that.
Oh yeah, man, we did that all the time. Paying nobody no money. What you talking about? Quarters were a lot back then, man.
It was.
Well, that's true.
It was a Coca-Cola sometimes.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so wait a minute. I never did get to. Was it Bart Powell that's the coach?
No,
or
Derrick Stephenson.
Derrick Powell.
Yeah.
Bart Stephenson, yeah.
Yeah, Bart Stephenson, Derrick Powell.
We will get this right off air. I promise.
Okay, now who's Bart Stephenson?
He's the softball coach.
He took Nancy.
That's right. I just wrote that down. Lord, I apologize. So I get here early and I write all this stuff down, but hey, it was not listed on the Tailgate Talk page.
Well,
post. So I'm coming in on. I'm sliding in sideways.
That's true.
But that's okay. Hey, let's toss it over to producer extraordinaire for
scores and more.
All right, football games last night. Several of our teams ended their season last night. James Clemens had to depend on Austin. Austin had one job.
Lose.
And that
win.
was to beat Huntsville.
That's all they had to do. They must have set everybody out.
They must have.
They had to have.
That's what Tim said. They had.
I mean, no offense to Huntsville. congratulations. But,
we figured they were resting folks. And
maybe that,
they were number one in the region anyway.
Yeah, no, they had it locked up.
That could have been the whole gig from the beginning.
Yeah, I heard Kurt talking a little bit about it on the broadcast last night, but I guess I didn't catch that part.
So
just
anyway,
to knock James Clemens out.
James Clemens did what they were supposed to do and then some, beat Grissom 63-27.
And it was a good game. But I just want to say this real quick. I really do.
Say it, brother.
Because, East Limestone Ardmore, winning that game last night, obviously was going to the playoffs.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a sad commentary on the way the state system is set up when you can have a record like that, such as East. With my alma mater, and I love them, and still go to the playoffs. It was so much harder when we were all back in school. I mean, way before you were born, Adam. It was so much harder. Basketball, 14 teams in the area. You had to win the area. You had to win the region. There wasn't no runner-up got to do this or runner-up got to do it. Runner-up went home.
I do want to say this. They did have to win all three of their final region games to get to that point, and they did. So I think that's,
but when you only have 4 or 5 teams in the region, that's my point.
They have 6.
Once again, it's not 14. It's my point.
It was totally different back way back. If you made state playoffs, it was you had to go over.
It was a harder path to get there.
Yeah, you had to go over to Lexington and play them daggum Toner boys.
I mean, it was just a much harder path.
If anybody
I'm not trying to take anything away from the way it's set up. I just don't like the way it's set up.
But don't take anything away from it.
It took away all the rivalries.
Yeah, that it did.
It took them away.
Yeah.
Now your region might be. You might have to drive. Hour and a half to play a
Marion
region
County
game.
did. You in Alabama.
Can't have a rivalry with somebody that far away.
That's what a lot of the 6A region next to us. You got Fort Payne, you got Buckhorn, you got Hazel Green, and stuff like that.
Speaking of, what about the Athens High School Golden Eagles?
Yeah,
they beat
big
Fort
win.
Payne last night.
Beat them pretty
I
good.
was going to get to that.
Was it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we kind of interrupted.
That's right.
Sorry,
Hey, do that. Press that thing again. Let's turn it over to producer extraordinaire Tim
I
Lambert.
just took it over.
Scores and more.
There we go.
All right. So anyway, that was James Clemens' last game of the season. All right. So Colbert County beat Elkmont on their homecoming night. Elkmont's, by the way, 51-0. Elkmont still does have one more game left.
They do.
Athens ended their season with, like Tom said, 48-21 win over Fort Payne.
I think they still have one more game.
Really?
I think they still play Russellville.
That's true. Okay. Sorry about that. And then, all right, East Limestone beat Ardmore 49-22. Let's see. Rogers beat West Limestone in the Wildcats' last game, 49-28. Phil Campbell beat Clemens 44-32. That was the Colts' last game.
Colts' last game of the season, yes.
It was Lauderdale County over Colbert Heights 34-0.
Yeah, Colts played there week 0 was a real game and didn't have the they were taking the last game of the season as a break just in case they made the playoffs.
Coming up next week, we've got Daniel Levitt, author of Intentional Balk, Baseball's Thin Line Between Innovation and Cheating.
Yeah, I got
and I got a copy of his book at the station, so I'll bring that.
See, my question is why in Sam Hill would you do an intentional balk?
I don't know. You can ask him that.
I know. I'll be glad to.
That'll be the opening question.
And then Coach Al Borges will be on with us, I think, the week after that, talking about his book coming out.
He sent me the link. I need to send it to you.
Is this the same book or a different book?
The same book he was saying was coming up.
What's the name of it again?
I can't remember.
Deny of the Tiger.
There it is. I knew it was a play on words like that. I couldn't remember exactly.
So anyway, that's Scores and More, brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
So Coach Borges sent me the link to how to purchase the book, and I just Facebooked it to Messenger to Tim.
I guess I wasn't cool enough to get the Facebook message.
Hey, I'm an Auburn fan, dude. Yeah, so that's all good. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Next week, our special guest will be Daniel Levitt, author of Intentional Balk, Baseball's Thin Line Between Innovation and Cheating. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community recognizes. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Dakota McNair from West Limestone High School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Don't be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber-Fast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to Fiber-Fast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery.
The world is changing.
Changes are coming to the Tailgate Talk app. In the next few weeks, it will become PAS Plus, your home for Applebee's Tailgate Talk, along with James Clemens Sports and Calhoun Basketball.
Change never hurt, huh?
Just keep a lookout for the download links at PASnetwork.net or TailgateTalk.net. PAS Plus, play action sports plus a little extra. PAS Plus, it's coming from Play Action Sports.
Hi, this is Glenn DiTullio, head coach of the Huntsville Havoc, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about that action. 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 I said I'm all about that action.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside one Adam 12 Dodson, Todd the Bod Tummelin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we've got him, the Swami of the SEC, Mr. A.P. Steadham.
Good morning, good morning. So glad to be on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKAC 1080 AM, Athens, Alabama.
I love it, dude.
Good morning, buddy.
Good morning, good morning. How's everyone?
We're fine. How are you?
Oh, great. I'm over here in BR, Baton Rouge.
There we go.
I thought you would be there.
Question, where you might be.
I saw your Facebook post.
Yeah, great ball game. It's going to be really terrific. It's funny how a 5-2 team is a 2-point or 1 point favorite over a 7-0 team in the SEC, right?
Yeah. I mean, and the way Ole Miss has been playing, and obviously LSU, at home, but still, wow. When I saw that, I was surprised.
Yes,
surprised me as well. But LSU has been coming on strong. That quarterback, he's getting it together. I mean, he had a Heisman-like day last week. 3 touchdowns via the air and 3 on the ground. About, 380 yards passing? I don't know what the rushing figure was. I don't recall.
Yeah.
But 45 points on the road in Gainesville. How often does that happen?
Right. And
exactly.
And he's looked pretty good all season, too. And like you said, he's gotten better every week, and he looked pretty good to begin with.
Yeah.
And Boutte, he came alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hadn't been doing anything.
Sleepwalking most of the season.
He finally got off his bootay.
Sure did.
Shake your bootay.
And as an Alabama fan, beginning of the season, LSU wasn't one of those teams that I was looking at being so concerned about. But now, especially by the time, we get to them, I don't know.
Yes. They got 2 young freshman tackles, LSU.
Oh, I didn't
really?
Yeah, they're probably the best players on the offensive line.
You had me at
there you go.
Offensive tackles.
Yeah, which is good and bad, right?
Yes, right.
But hey, they're playing very well, and Brian Kelly. I mean, you've heard some people mention that he's kind of, he has a rough edge, like a lot of coaches, but he's 5-2.
Yes.
So
it should be 6-1.
Should be 6-1.
Yeah, 1 loss in the SEC. So,
right.
And that's Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Tennessee whooped them pretty good.
Yeah.
40-17. Yeah, they beat them badly. So
the reason, I'm sorry. No. The reason I said that was listening to the SEC Now this morning talking about the way LSU's playing. They could be a dark horse for the SEC West.
They're right in contention.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your thought, AP.
No, that's good. Interrupt me anytime. That's fine.
You brought up Tennessee, so let's just go ahead and talk about it.
Yes.
You really shouldn't have brought it up, but you did. No, I'm teasing. So wow, what a game! Before the season started, the offensive line was what I was concerned about, which they've turned out to be pretty decent.
Right.
Never would have thought that defense would have turned out to be what it isn't, which is very good, especially secondary.
Yeah. Tennessee ran right by them. It was the Tennessee track team versus the Alabama cross country team.
Yep.
And this is my point of view. If I'm watching that game and it's halftime and they already put 28 on us and we can't cover, I'm letting that halfback or the running backs be the star of the second half. I'm going to give them 100 yards. We're going to let them run between the 20s. And then I figure we have some decent players, 5-stars, supposedly 4-star, 5-star. They can cover the 30 yards, the 20 yards from the goal line and the 10 yards of the end zone. But I'm not letting number 11 get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No kidding.
My hand just got tired. Put my fingers up.
We got tired of watching him score.
Reminded me of Jalen Waddle a few years ago.
At least, and this is going to sound like a whiny Alabama fan, but I'll go ahead and whine.
Where we're going now.
No. I mean, listen, most of those penalties we got obviously were penalties. I mean, just ignorant, delayed games and motion and movement and whatever. But I saw a stat a couple 3 days ago, and then I had another buddy even mention it, ran into him in a restaurant. Do you by chance, and you may have seen this, do you by chance know how many opposing defenses have gotten a holding call while blocking Will Anderson this year?
I don't know that stat, no.
2.
Not too many, right? No, I was going to say not very many. Yeah.
2 the whole year. And you're telling me the best defensive player probably in the nation has only been held twice. And I know they're doubling and tripling him, but wow.
That's hard to fathom.
I can't hardly believe that.
You think at least as many games as they played, let's say.
You think 2 a game, let alone 2, the entire season.
Right.
I just found that interesting. But I've never seen an Alabama team be so sloppy. And I know a lot of people are like, it's the coaching, but when you're in the game, the coaches can't keep you from being stupid. That's on you.
How many times I have to tell you to watch the ball when it's right in front of you?
Yeah. It was loud in there, and I understand that, and they were doing silent snaps and all that. Yeah, and you've got to watch the ball. But the delay of games and things like that was just, and in crucial times,
Yeah, it's inexcusable, really. It's 6 or 7 games into the season.
Yeah.
You're still having to go over these are middle school fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
Getting in the right formation. But Alabama's defense, that secondary, that's definitely underperformed.
Absolutely.
And then no pressures on the quarterback. The key to the game for me, besides Hyatt being more than a hotel, was the fact that Tennessee had enough pressures in the first half to get more possessions from themselves, and they scored. They put 8 or 9 pressures on Bryce Young throughout the game. I don't know how many in the first half, but enough to get him off the field and get a lead. Now, Alabama came back, but it gave Tennessee confidence, kept the crowd in the ball game, and showed that they were really unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah. What will never be talked about, or what will never be remembered about that game, though, and what saddens me about it is that Bryce Young, the incredible performance he put on, and that will never be talked about ever again.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You're right. You're right about that. Let me ask you something now. Bill O'Brien, you always hear his name bandying about, and it's never to offer him praise.
Right.
No. Now, okay. They're averaging about 45 points a game. The play that he called for Gibbs over the middle, I think it was a first down play.
Yes.
Gibbs missed that pass.
Yep.
Right.
There was a defensive tackle trailing him. If there's not a more perfect play, one of your fastest players against their defensive tackle.
Right.
I don't know what is. Now he can't catch the ball as well.
Can't catch the ball.
You heard some criticism. Run the ball. The clock's. Well, you're trying to get closer. You're running your offense. All those cute things with the clock and. I'm just trying to move the football from my team to get closer for the field goal. So I don't buy all that. Bill O'Brien, he's called a lot of great plays. There's some that you don't agree with. I don't particularly get upset about play calling very much, not too much. Every once in a while, but run the play. You practice it, run it.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's getting more heat than the defensive coordinator's getting.
Yeah. Which I've been wanting Pete gone for a while, like a lot of Alabama fans have. I don't know if this will matter, but
I don't know. Let me ask you this question now. One of the deficiencies is the pass rush and the secondary so far. Would you all agree on that?
Yeah, we know who the secondary belongs to.
Yeah, and we know who coaches the secondary. He's the highest paid graduate assistant, right?
Yeah.
So if you get rid of Pete Golding, it's still the highest paid graduate assistant. He's been granted tenure, I've heard.
Yeah, I would think so by now, yes.
So, I don't know what to tell you about that defense and people complaining and, whatever. But something's got – but, I think there's some stubbornness has always been with Alabama's defense. The playbook's too thick. You recruit the fastest players. You don't want them thinking very much.
Yeah, let them play.
Yeah, and then if you have a situation like Tennessee, hey, where's your adjustment? What was the adjustment you made?
Didn't see much one.
I know. I just kept seeing that the hotel go by everybody.
No kidding. Well, let me ask you this. So, Gibbs obviously dropping that ball didn't help at all. But what's going on with Will, man? I mean, that's usually money, and he is just struggling this year, it seems. Do you think it's in his head?
Exactly. I think it went to his head a little bit when I heard that press conference when we spoke about when the other team shows up, it's disrespectful. I'm thinking, Will, I don't want to inform you of something that might scare you, but the other team gives scholarships and pays coaches as well. So this idea about being disrespected, I think it was really childish. And I mean, if you're a boxer and you're a one-man show, you're trying to promote things, I guess I can live with it. But I think he's getting worn down. He's about 240 pounds. And I've always told you he's the second best I've ever saw 1 year to Derrick Thomas. But I always bring up that number: 18 sacks as a junior for Derrick, 27 as a senior. Yeah. Will 17.5 last year.
Right.
5 this year.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about Will Reichert there for a second. I'm like, dude, he only missed one field goal. You never didn't put Anderson on him.
No, Will Reichert's missed a bunch of field goals this year.
Has he?
Oh,
yeah.
I was just thinking it's Saturday.
Yes.
He's become a lot less consistent.
Hey, Anders Carlson, same at Auburn, so I don't know. Maybe it's in the water.
Yeah, I think it's in the water in the state of Alabama. Yeah, Will Reichert. Now, how do you coach if you're Nick Saban? What do I do? It changes my philosophy, I think, and my strategy, my tactics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you're not certain about your kicker. Will's been very good.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the best season ever, I think, of the kicker at Alabama when he didn't miss a field goal or an extra point. But, that 50-yard field goal is definitely makeable. A long field goal now is probably over 55.
Yeah.
Yes.
For these guys, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's still in the high-medium range at 50.
Well, AP, buddy, we've reached our time limit. Once again, I'm so glad we got you on at the front of the show so we don't have to cut you off just when it starts getting good. But it's just getting good, and we still got to cut you off. So.
Oh, thank you. I feel warmed up now.
Talk about you and Kelly.
Oh yeah, we spoke to Brian Harsin this week. People want to listen to that interview,
yes.
Regardless of you heard about the games already, and they already be played. If you listen to it, but Brian Harsin was our guest in Mobile.
Nice.
So it's AP and Kelly as we see it. Check it out on our Facebook page. You can follow me as well, and we're all around the state and heard in 5 states: Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida. So check it out. I'm not sure our guest will be this week, but it'll be something interesting, I can be sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks, AP.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, AP Steadham, Swami of the SEC. It's always great talking to him. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling? Paint peeling off your walls? Shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Custom Customers agree. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Since 1998, their mission has been to keep folks happy by helping them scoot in and scoot out quickly while roasting their coffee from the top 10% of specialty beans in the world. Choose from hot drinks like their Caramelicious and Honey Vanilla Latte to cold offerings like the Strawberry Acai Quencher and Iced Mocha. They've also got smoothies, teas, and blenders. You'll agree, too. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, 547 Highway 72 West in Athens at Town Center. Scooter's Coffee. Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Tailgate Talk and the Huntsville Havoc. Just go to tailgatetalk.net and register your name. Then listen to Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 as we announce the weekly winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is East Limestone baseball coach Adam Brown, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here from the Calhoun University Gymnasium. I think it's called the Athletic Center, but it's gymnasium. We call it Carlton Kelly Gymnasium. And we have got Coach Candace Byrd-Vinson. Where did Johnson come from? God dang. Candace Byrd-Vinson joining us, and we're happy. 2000 graduate of Tanner High School. The smartest two people at this table. 1983. 1983.
I can't argue with you. I can't speak for that.
I was coach off the air. I said, "What year did you graduate, Tanner?" She goes, 2000. I'm like, oh.
We're old, man.
Man, I'm old. And I saw somebody on the FB the other day, yesterday. Actually, I saw it this morning. They posted yesterday. 20 years out of high school. I'm like, good for you. Because I got to counting up. That took my shoes off and finished counting. 23 will be 40 years for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? It explains why I'm so gray-headed and bald, I guess. Enough about me and Tanner. Let's talk about Coach Vincent and Calhoun University. Well, Community College. I've done it again. Just shut up, Tom. Let the lady talk. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, we're excited to say, I don't even know if excited is the word. We're ready. We're fired up.
Yep.
This has been a great experience. We've been practicing. We've been going. I got a good group of young ladies. Two of them are coming in now for some extra workouts. So
I'd like to see.
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing? Gracie.
Yes.
Hey, Gracie. You have your name right here.
Yeah, so we're
I'm psychic. Hey, what's your name, dear? Diamond. That's Diamond.
Like to see them girls come in and get that extra work.
Yes. Like I said, we're excited. We're pumped up. This has been a great experience for us all. Myself, just learning the college system, the recruiting, just getting back into coaching basketball, in general. I'm just excited, and we're ready.
So, just something just came to me. I don't know why, but obviously this is junior college level. There's probably not any so-called NIL money.
There he is.
Really?
Awesome.
Wow. That is awesome.
Interesting.
That is awesome. Wow.
There he is.
Well, we'll have to see if we can start hooking up some of these.
That's what I'm talking about. You speaking my language.
Wow. And they deserve it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. So, with you being that graduate of Tanner, you having those Limestone connections, how many Limestone players do you have on this team?
I have 3.
That's what I thought.
3. I have one from Elkmont, right. Tanner, and, the Athens area. So.
Right. Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. It's going to, just a few times I've talked to you about it, it's going to generate that local interest, where our people want to go see, the players they remember from high school, go see them at the next level.
Correct. So that was big to reach back to the community because we haven't had this program in so long. So, it's only right, and we do have local talent here that can play at this level. So it was only right.
Yeah. And what a great opportunity for these young people to be able to just stay at home. This is a really good school educational-wise, as far as that kind of stuff goes, and you can transfer to wherever, because all the grades go to any other school, and then you get to live from home if you so choose, and then come to a great basketball program as well. It's been so missed over the years, and I hope And listen, for those, obviously that hadn't been here yet, and it's been my first time in years, I can't even describe how great the gymnasium and looks in the lobby and everything. Y'all, through the years, obviously they took great care of this building. They just didn't let dust settle in it, So
yeah.
And I know they were using for graduations and things of that nature, but it wasn't getting the use of this fixing to certainly get.
Correct. And let me go back. I made a mistake. I misspoke. We have 4. I have one from East Limestone, Elkmont, Tanner, and Athens. So let me correct myself on that.
Now, off air, we were talking I'd asked you about living situations. If y'all still had on-campus living, and you say you don't, and talk a little bit about that is a recruiting hindrance a little bit. If there's a young lady in another state, when that girl comes along, that young lady comes along, how do you sell it? It's like, hey, we'd love to have you, and this is a great program. But yeah, we really don't have a place for you to live.
Well, of course, I talk up the program, and I talk up the educational aspect, because first we want you to get an education, and we have so many opportunities here. Our nursing program, our technology, welding, all of that. So we have amazing programs and academics here, and then we talk about the athletics. And even if we don't have, because we do not have housing here, we have plenty of opportunities in the local apartment complexes and things like that. So I have established relationships with them. Even though we have so many rules that we can't put you in apartments, but we do have those contacts to where we reach out, and they have made provisions for our athletes. So
what about I'm sorry, Tom, go ahead.
I just had something. You go ahead.
Well, I was just going to ask, so what about, and I know this is early on in the programs being reestablished, but like booster clubs. Has there been any booster clubs established yet that could help? Maybe not with the living part of it, but just necessities. Towels, soap. The things that you need to live while you're living off campus. Is there anything like that?
Yes, we do not have a booster club, but that has been in the in the talks. But we do have our foundations department, where we have foundation scholarships. They have like extra money set aside for our students, and not just our athletes, but the students in general who need extra assistance, and throughout campus we have like boxes and, extra food here. I've even had people from other departments to reach out and say, hey, we know that you have, athletes that have just moved up here. If they need anything,
that's awesome.
We're here to help. So everybody's been very helpful on that part.
And how has the recruiting process been? I know you said, just trying to get, kind of like acclimated to it. How has it been for you, acclimating to it?
I'm going to be honest with you, it has been a breeze.
Yeah. No, good for you.
It has been a breeze.
But you have that kind of personality.
Well,
you really do.
Thank you.
Do. I wish I had a picture of that.
No, I mean,
deer in the headlights look there.
It really has. We did have tryouts, and the tryouts that we had, I was able to select all the ones except for the tryout that we had, the first tryout. I was able to select all of the ones that we have now, and then I had a couple of athletes who were participating in the state track meet, so they weren't able to participate. I remember that. So it's only right. Hey, I give you an opportunity, so they came. So I had 2 from Anniston and 1 from Muscle Shoals, and I signed them all. So
Sweet. That's sweet.
So how many players are on the roster right now?
I have 14 on the roster. 14. I had to have 1 red shirt, but we were able to provide 15 scholarships.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
My goodness.
That's great.
What type of age range are we talking about here? Is it like 18 to 24 in that range?
Yes, it was 18 to 24.
Okay.
But
that's cool.
Everybody,
24-year-old freshman.
Yeah. And I did have one who she did come, and she was really good, but she's had some injuries, and she's like, hey, I don't think that this is for me, but I still want to be a part of the program.
That's great.
But everybody is everybody's 20 and below.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Cool. Well, let me back up just a second. We're talking about recruiting and how you were able to, what you could promote. With Limestone County being the largest the fastest growing county in the state. Right. Are you able to use that because the industry over here in Huntsville, the jobs that are here, medical jobs that are here in Huntsville and Athens, Limestone hospitals, is that a draw as well to some of the athletes?
Of course it is. Of course we have the Arsenal right here, and we have people moving in. We've had parents who have reached out, like the 2024 potentials. Hey, we're thinking about even moving there. So
okay, that's great.
Because we have this fast growing area. It is a lot to to really reach out and grab people. So, and hopefully we have our ACA, downtown Decatur, the Alabama Center for Arts, they are now, they've already broke ground to build facilities for our students here in Decatur and Athens State. And then hopefully we'll have some houses and some bedding for the student athletes. So,
and I just hope with all these people that are moving in, and that was a great point, Tom, you brought up, that they are basketball players.
That's right.
They're athletes in general.
Yes.
Before we let you go, tell us how easy y'all are making it for fans to see Calhoun basketball.
This little nugget from last.
Well, we are not charging any admissions. They're free. Free. Come on. You don't need any tickets. You don't have to go to GoFan. You don't have to go anywhere. You just walk right in this door.
Grab your popcorn and go sit down.
That's right. Yes. Come check out the concession stand.
There we go.
And just make yourself at home.
I just posted the Calhoun Community women's basketball schedule on my Facebook account. I'll probably put it out there on the Twit and on the Gram as well. So I've got a couple of dates already written down. I'm wanting to come.
And another good thing, because I don't remember this. Of course, I have a terrible memory, and this was years ago. But y'all are playing several women's and men's games back to back.
That's combination games.
Okay. And I don't really remember that happening back. Y'all tell me.
You're old.
As I say, they weren't born, so they wouldn't know. But back then,
And it's great because you have locals, and we're playing. It's almost like high school. You got everybody coming in for the girls' games and then the guys' games. So, Coach Powell, our men's coach, we just click. So
awesome.
we support each other. So we're pushing the men, and he's pushing us. So that's great.
And it makes it easy on us because PAS Network's going to be covering several of the games.
Wow.
And so we can, two for the price of one, which is nothing.
Yeah.
So,
thank you so much for coming. This is awesome.
We're just excited for y'all and the girls, young ladies, excuse me, and the young men.
Women. I got corrected on that. So I got my little hand spanked on that one.
But it's just it's a big deal. It's a really big deal, and I hope the community and everybody embraces it. The people that have lived here that still remember those days. Hopefully they'll come back, and the new people moving in will come. Just want to check it out and then stay after they see it.
Of course. We're excited. I spoke with former coach Myra King last night.
Wow. That's great.
And I spoke with Coach Amanda Marks. They're excited.
Man, love me some Amanda.
Yeah, and
now, did y'all play against each other? Or she was before you?
No,
she was before.
Yeah, she was our age, dude.
Yeah.
I guess she was 80 something.
And then Coach John Douglas, who was here. I've reached out to them. The former coaches. So who've paved the way for us. So
that's exciting.
The first home game is
November 1st. 5:30
right
p.m.
out the gate.
That's right.
We're here. Man, playtime's over. Yeah, that's serious.
And remember, it's October 22nd. So it's close. It doesn't feel like October 22nd, but hey, it's right around the corner.
It's here.
It's here.
We're tired of playing against each other. So we're needing some.
Yeah, you're needing some competition.
Yeah,
you won't smack around somebody else.
That's right.
Are we allowed to yell and say you can't do that?
Of course you can.
Brick.
That's all you say?
Well, no,
much nicer
we're on radio, man. You can't say stuff.
FCC and all that.
Yeah.
When I come to games, FCC violations are broken, Coach. I'm just saying.
We were the reason the FCC had to be in it. It's time to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Vincent, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
looking forward.
Go Warhawks.
Go Warhawks.
Is that the battle cry? Go Warhawks?
Yes. And
go
if
Warhawks.
you talk to Dr. Hodges, our president, he will say, I need a go Warhawks.
Go Warhawks.
All right.
Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Missed part of this week's Tailgate Talk? Go online to tailgatetalk.net and hear the archives. Call or text us with your comments during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community recognizes. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Hayden Blakely from Athens Bible School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. To many folks, the words healthy and delicious aren't interchangeable. Golden Eagle Nutrition in Athens is here to change your mind. They're the spot for healthy and, yes, delicious shakes and drinks, good for a meal replacement or just a pick-me-up. Low-calorie, low-sugar, low-carb, and low-fat shakes like the turtle cheesecake or banana pudding. Loaded energy teas like the Blue Hawaiian or Georgia Peach. Golden Eagle Nutrition. Call 867-5601 or stop by 616 Highway 31 South, Suite F, just north of Walmart. Oh, and they deliver too. Golden Eagle Nutrition. 867-5601. If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent-to-own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hi, y'all. This is former Rams cheerleader Jennifer Cobb, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show.
So you're a control freak?
It's just a freak show anyway.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tom Cat, alongside one Adam 12 Dodson, producer extraordinary Tim Lambert, Todd the Bod Tomlin, and on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. First time in 2022-2023 season for the Havoc is our man Freak Daddy.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning, dude.
What's up, bud?
Tim still got your intro, but he still won't let us listen to it. So I guess I had to go back to the archives.
He's afraid we'll dance and carry on.
It would get you too hyped. You may not be able to handle it.
Man, I can't talk anyhow. I guess I don't need any more. So how I saw something where Coach DeTulio will end up in the office. Is that next year?
Yeah, that's one big change. That was one secret I kind of knew about in advance. Kind of hard to keep, but so Glenn is retiring from hockey, but he will move in as kind of like the general manager of the Havoc. So he'll still be more hockey operations. So still be the boss, but Stuart Steffen, who is our assistant coach, longtime player of the Havoc, he'll move into that head coach role. And then they'll later on in the season, probably at the end of the season, they'll probably be able to announce who'll be the assistant coach of next year. I can't really say who that is yet, but I already know. So.
Okay. Oh, you just can't say.
Seems like a pretty seamless transition, though.
That's what I was going to say.
It's one of these things where the culture is so important, I think, in athletics, and Glenn has done a phenomenal job of building just a culture of winning, a culture of just good players, good people. So I think that being able to do that is a good transition for sure.
Yeah, you get to keep him around. Even with him retiring from the hockey coaching aspect of it, you still get to keep his good mind around to get his input on things.
Oh yeah, Glenn will still be telling Stu where he messes up.
But you know what? It's great for him to be able to have coach to lean on like that, and ask questions and this and that. But they've been around so long with each other. Absolutely. It's like I said, it should be really seamless. So that's great for the organization.
Absolutely, and they keep me there too, because I'm actually outside of the owner. I'm the longest personality with the team. So
dude, you're not going anywhere, dude. You're
So tell everybody we're starting a brand new year. So tell everybody what your job duties are at the game at the Havoc games.
For me now, it's been a little bit difficult for me because I'm kind of a little bit of a control freak.
Control freak daddy. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I used to be in charge of all the hockey operations as far as on the ice and in-game stuff. I don't do that anymore, so pretty much I just do what someone else says they need, which is difficult at times, but I'm enjoying it. I think this will be I got to do the math. It's either my 17th or 18th year with the Havoc.
Wow.
Dang, dude.
So I'm 47. I'll be 50 in 3 years, so I've told them maybe at 20 I may hang it up. I don't know if they'll keep me, but it's been kind of weird, the whole thing is kind of different, but I like it. But, there's some of the players, I think there's 9 players that are back from last year's team, but really the ones that I have become friends with or have known are really just Tyler P. and Cy.
Yeah.
That's it. So with Nolan retiring and stuff, it's kind of a new look of the team in a sense. So yeah, it's been kind of interesting. And it should be interesting to see, how that works. I mean, I thought that, Cy would have been done. Then he comes back and he's already got a hat trick in the first game.
Nice.
Age is just a number to him.
I would probably say those two guys, it could probably be their last season. So we'll see how it all looks. New goalies. I mean, it's just a fresh look. So we'll see what they do. I mean, they're doing so good so far. They won 6-4 in Pensacola on Thursday, and then won 4-0 last night in Macon. So
I was gonna say, starting out 2-0 and don't play again until the 28th, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, they have the opening night Friday in Huntsville. Be our opening night on Friday night against the little red-headed stepchild in Birmingham.
Smack him around early.
Yeah, and we've got we have the meet the team party that's on Tuesday, so everybody can kind of come out and. So really, if you've never done it before, it's kind of a cool thing to come out and just meet all the players. They have free food and everything at the VBC. That'll be 5 to 7 on Tuesday night. And then Friday, they're doing something totally different, a block party before the game. Going to have the axe throwing out there starting at 4 o'clock. And then they're going to have one of these cars that'll be painted up like Birmingham, and we get to take sledgehammers to it.
Nice.
Kind of smash the car. So
nice.
That's nice.
The axe throwing, is that the folks from up in Pulaski?
I'm not really for
it's
sure. I know
probably
they have
at
the
Bridge
truck
Street.
that shows up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So beer, axes, and getting hit cars. That shouldn't go wrong at all, brother. That should be a fun.
I am not knocking the axe throwing if it's your thing, but when there's alcohol and aggression and an axe, and too close to Halloween, I'm not.
Man.
Oh wow.
Great point.
They call it Camp Blood.
Right.
Somebody shows up with one of those old-style hockey masks.
Yeah, and your name's the Havoc to boot. So.
Yeah, I will voluntarily put myself in a penalty box.
That's great.
So I see T-Bone's doing well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he had a really good season. I mean, as a sophomore, starting, basically every game but the first game, but he came in at halftime that game. So, but last night, it's one of those things where, I've told him already, I'm like, okay, so you got to put Austin on your list next year of who you need to thump because they did the football thing and put their second and third string in and lost to Huntsville, and that created a weird three-way tie with those final two slots, and with Bob Jones beating us and Huntsville beating Bob Jones and us beating Huntsville, it went to the out-of-conference record. And we played some really tough teams. I mean, Gardendale, Oxford, Muscle Shoals, and we didn't have a win outside of our region, so that kind of killed us. But, there's a young team. They lost 29 seniors. I think this year they're only losing like 17. So a lot of sophomores and juniors. So, I mean, James Clemens has some definite holes they need to fill, but I really think the next 24, 25. But, yeah, T-Bone's doing great and went to a long snap in camp, and he's really, coming into his own. And now he's literally last night he was like, okay, wrestling starts Monday.
That's good.
So he's ready to push forward. So it'll be a big year for a lot of those kids. I think that sophomore to junior year transition from what they do in the off season, weights and everything. We just got to figure out a way to beat Birmingham schools.
No kidding, dude. They've been dominating us for years.
I don't know how to – I mean, the only thing I can think of, and this may be a complete tangent, and I don't know how to do it, but it's a youth football in this area doesn't seem as strong as I think it should be, but there's the fear nationwide of football, and, youth football is kind of down with fear of concussions and things like that too. So I don't know what the answer is, but I would love to see somebody – I don't think this year with – the four teams that we got will handle anything with Birmingham, but we'll see. I'd be shocked, but best of luck to them.
Absolutely. Best of luck to you guys, brother. It's time to take a break.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, no problem.
See you, buddy.
See y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. That's Freak Daddy with the Huntsville Havoc. And it's time to take a break here. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side.
Don't be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to Fiber Fast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Hey, this is James Clemens boys basketball coach Frank Sullivan, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, Old Tom Cat, alongside one Adam 12 Dodson, Todd the Bod Tomlin, and producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we have on the special guest segment sponsored by Yellowhammer Roofing, the head softball coach of the Calhoun War Dawgs, Coach Bart Stephenson. You a little bitty fella, you know that?
I've been told that.
what's old Ray Mercer said? You're a big old boy.
Just
how I come down there?
Hey, how big a boy are you?
How big a fella are you?
Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming to Calhoun today.
Oh, man.
We appreciate y'all having us.
Appreciate you having us and joining us. This is awesome.
Coach walked in, and I thought, he probably ain't never hit a softball.
No, I know,
150
right?
feet before. I don't know if you're teaching the young ladies that. But
Look, I'm old now, so it's fun. We get out there and hit it around, throw it. But
so y'all able to do anything right now?
We finished up 2 weeks ago. We started in August, actually, middle of August, and started playing in September and finished up first week in October. Okay. Last year I went to Halloween. That was just too long.
Really?
Yeah, we was on the bus coming home. My little ones wanting to go trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Daddy, when you going to be home? And I said, I'm not going to let that happen again. Yeah. So
I hear you, buddy.
We had a good fall.
Well, good.
So what's the next step for, as far as scheduling goes? Like, what are y'all going to be, I guess, able to do next, and like when y'all get back after?
We're in weight training now. We can still practice. Normally we'll go, like next week we'll do 5 days, but 3-day weight, 2 on the field. January, when they come back for school, we'll have like 2 weeks of practice, and we open up at Snead State and a play date.
Just 2 weeks?
2-3 weeks max.
That's early too. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold.
Why so early, Coach?
Well, we can play the 21st of January, I think.
Okay.
So,
wow.
And then the next week we're headed to Tennessee, and it's gonna be
even colder.
We're gonna be in the mountains, and I did that by choice, so get them used to the cold weather. But anyway, it's gonna be fun. It's a grind. It's a grind, but time flies. I mean, from January to May, it's going to go by quick.
I wish I had a tire test going up there. I'd sneak up there and watch. Bring my insulated coveralls. Watch a game.
Now, are most of y'all's games double headers, or how do y'all work? That's what
they are during the
7
spring,
innings.
7 innings during the spring. We play double headers now. If you go to a play dates, what they call them, like we're going to Snead, we could have chosen as many games we wanted, but we're going to play 2. Okay. And we have 30 dates we can play, 60 games, something in that range. So it's a lot of games, and it is a grind.
How many of these games are going to be kind of like tournaments or events?
We don't do tournaments until the end of the season. If we make the playoffs, and that's normally in Alabaster. So at this level, I think we call them play dates because nobody gets a trophy. You just go out there and play to get better.
Exactly.
And it's good. It's good. You get to see a lot of competition from up north. Down south.
And possibly play some better teams to help you, as the season progresses, obviously. So
last year we went to Hines, Mississippi, and played for 4 days up there. And 10 out of 10 games, we played 8 teams that were ranked nationally.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow, that's how you get better, though. Now, I didn't even think to ask Coach Vinson, but who all is in the conference?
Lord, well, now
is it that many?
Yeah, we're going
like
D1
12?
Next year.
What?
We're going D1 next year.
I did not know that.
We're going D2. But this year we're still in with Snead, Wallace, Southern, Union, Central Alabama, Bevel. Northwest has joined the mix this year. Gaston will be coming in next year. Marion Military.
Okay.
Is a Northern Division and a Southern.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same conference as it was around.
It is.
The last several years.
And now keep up with it. Next year it's going to be totally different. I mean, the only team out of the South we have is going to be D1's Coastal South, and it's a lot of traveling.
I was just going to say, I hope y'all got a bus lined up, a nice bus lined up or something.
It is, and the thing, what we try to do is baseball plays away when we play home. That way, and a lot of schools, I think, is choosing to do that because of bus issues. Bus drivers, they can't drive, but 8 hours a day. If you're on the road 5 hours, it gets expensive because you have to stay in a hotel.
And I don't know how it is for the community college level, but I know in high school that teachers kind of could be incentivized to be those bus drivers or something like that because of that shortage. I don't know how it is for Calhoun or.
Yeah, they hire their own.
And we can talk to the president. Y'all got the airport right out here. No reason why we can't get an airplane lined up for some of these longer trips, right?
Hey, we watch those Lears take off every day, and I always said I'd like to ride one time.
Yeah, boy.
But they're like, they're expensive too. But
little bit.
It's coming. Maybe we'll get one of these days.
There you go. Yeah. Start a GoFundMe for that.
You're right.
Coach, for those who don't know, let's talk about the field specifications at junior college versus the high school that the kids are just coming out of. Still 45-foot bases? 60-foot bases?
60-foot bases, 43.
43? Okay.
Yeah, 0.5. Normally your fence is anywhere from 210 to 220, left, right. So, softball, our freshmen come in every year and they're anxious and nervous because they think the game's so much different. We always tell them, softball, we're still playing on the same dimensions, 17-inch
It's just that everybody's really good.
Everybody's
really good.
And they're getting better every year.
Yeah, exactly.
And the game's faster.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I think we have trouble with is – and that's everybody.
Just
kids
adjusting.
coming out of that high school level is just adjusting to the speed.
Well, it's just because every pitcher you face is going to be throwing smoke and better pitches, very variety of pitches, and because you're just at a different level. But once they make that adjustment, like anything, I'm sure they'll be good.
And,
be fine.
10 seconds once the catcher gets it back to the pitcher, I've got 10.
10?
They're going to sling it, so you got to be ready.
Yeah.
And
no time to.
Boy, ain't no time to adjusting your gloves and all that mess and looking now. Well, does that give you much time to, or whoever's the third base coach is, to how do you manage that? That's not very long to give a signal.
It's not that big of an issue.
Okay.
I think it's just the mental aspect of it for kids because, like you said, everybody has a routine. Yeah. And once that pitcher toes the rubber, she's fixing to throw it. And but they made a quick adjustment to that. The step back rule. High school pitchers can step back. We can't. And all my pitchers this year now, I've got 17 freshmen. Wow. And all of our pitchers are freshmen. So, we had to work on that from day one. But 5 sophomores returned. I had several freshmen last year that actually graduated. We're big on academics. And I think, with the group we have coming in, the 23 class, we should be in for the running next year also. So.
Okay, so what do you say is the step back rule one of the bigger changes from high school to the next level? What are some of those changes?
For pitchers, it is. And I had a freshman come up to coach. I thought pitching was going to be so much better. And some aspects of the game, some teams, it is.
Yeah.
But, there's so many teams out there. And on an average, pitchers are, anywhere from 58, 60 miles per hour. And you're going to get those. We went to Chattanooga last year and had a girl throwing 65, 66 or whatever.
Smoke from 40.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
43 and a half.
Well, it's about the same as a 90-mile fastball.
It is.
It is.
Smoke
time-wise.
From that distance, so the reaction time, and then you bring somebody in that throws a lot of off-speed stuff. It's hard to get in the groove. So.
Let me ask you this, coaching at this level, would you like to see more coaches at the high school level coach the young ladies to not use the step back and just, you know what I mean? Because if they want to play at that next level.
Yeah, that's true. And a lot of them, what they do during summer ball, if they sign a scholarship or is invited walk-on or whatever, they'll start working on it during the summer.
That's
now,
good.
I have recruited, and that's one thing we look for because that's one less thing we have to teach as a kid that can do that. For a baseball guy, overhand, to me, it's no big thing, but somebody that's done it all their life, it could change it.
So those of us who don't quite sure what you're talking about, the step back roll, is that when the lady toes the rubber, steps back to get the wind up, and then?
Yeah, she has to have her foot back. We have to be on the rubber to get her call from the catcher or coach or whoever, and their foot has to already be back. Normally at the high school level, they'll have both toes or one in contact with the rubber and one right behind, and then when she starts her motion, she'll step back. And, it gets a little bit more momentum, I think.
Yeah,
it does.
For us, we have to be there, ready to go.
Ready to be there. But when they both toes on the rubber, can they step back in the wind-up after they get the signal? Or
high school, you can, we can't.
Okay, so you got to toe the rubber and come to the plate.
Come forward.
Okay, I got it. That's what I thought, but I just had to clear that.
I told the guys off air when we were talking about having you on, and you replaced a legend pretty much in Coach Keenum. Did you feel any of that when you took the job?
Coach Keenum helped me out a lot. She still does to this day.
She's not the type that would ever tell you what you might be doing right or wrong.
No. I think. One thing we have in common, I was a football guy for 17 years in baseball, and I got into softball, and and some people it is different. She has some things that she's told me that might could help, to dealing with girls on time to time. But I think, she's just there if we need her.
That's great.
And, Calhoun's in her blood.
Yes, it is.
Something that
it's blue.
And she's been good to all of us, and we appreciate everything she's done.
That's great.
So, all right, Coach. Appreciate your time, buddy.
I appreciate y'all.
Looking forward to the season, and we'll be rooting for you, and I'm sure we'll be out here to watch you play, man.
Well, I appreciate it. Go home, do some honeydew stuff.
Do some honeydews. Go Warhawks.
Thanks for coming.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Coach Bart Stephenson, the head softball coach of the Lady Warhawks, and we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Tailgate Talk is on Facebook. Just search for Applebee's Tailgate Talk, like our page, and post your questions, comments, or ideas for the show. Applebee's Tailgate Talk will be right back on 1080 WKAC.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Customers agree. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Since 1998, their mission has been to keep folks happy by helping them scoot in and scoot out quickly while roasting their coffee from the top 10% of specialty beans in the world. Choose from hot drinks like their Caramelicious and Honey Vanilla Latte to cold offerings like the Strawberry Acai Quencher and Iced Mocha. They've also got smoothies, teas, and blenders. You'll agree, too. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, 547 Highway 72 West in Athens at Town Center. Scooter's Coffee.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 800 Highway 72 West, Suite K in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Hi, this is Darryl Cheney, formerly of the Cincinnati Reds and Atlanta Braves, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tom Cat, alongside 1 Adam 12 Dodson, Todd the Bod Tomerlin. I was around here somewhere. Producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we've possibly got the funniest two guys that's coaching in North Alabama here on the line.
Coach golden voices from Friday night.
Golden voices from Friday night. Coach Johnny Johnson, Coach Brad Kimbrough, James Clemens Jess baseball and softball coaches respectively. Hey, coaches. Welcome back.
What's up, guys? Good morning.
Man, it's all good. Hey, wait a minute. Y'all are on the First National Bank hotline making communities great. So I had to get that in there.
We appreciate that.
We can't let the sponsors slack up. That'd be on me. No. Tim would fire me and rehire me for lower wages.
Yeah, they pay the bills for everybody.
I know, right? That's the way it goes. So we just got finished talking to Bart Stephenson, the softball coach here at Calhoun. What's
That's
going?
A great friend of mine. I love Bart Stephenson.
Really?
That's not what he said about you at all.
That's Todd.
What did he say?
That is Todd.
Well, I mean, first of all, we're on the air, so I can't really say what he said or how he said it. But,
Todd is just stirring the pot.
That's
I'll
why
give Bart a call.
That is why we have Todd on the show. He is our instigator. If we were a hockey team, he'd be our enforcer. That's how that works.
That wouldn't go very well.
He'd be Bill Lambert of the bunch.
Verbal enforcer. Yeah, that's exactly why, brother. You know it. Oh, my God.
So what all can you guys do outside of calling football games now? Are y'all able to do any workouts with the teams rules-wise?
Well, right now we're both playing golf in Liberty Baseball's golf fundraiser. So we're actually on the golf course right now with Jason Watts, our athletic director, and Jess Smith, the head baseball coach at Russellville, and we're trying our best to do terrible at golf.
I hate y'all just because it's a beautiful day, perfect day for golf.
For it. Sure
is. This is fat kid friendly weather out here right now.
Kid friendly weather. I gotta remember that one.
This is good stuff for us.
So who's the best golfer of the group? Just out of you two. We don't care about those other guys.
Out of our two?
Yeah, y'all two.
Kimbrough beats me in his sleep.
Really?
Yeah, if I had a fungo in my hand, I'd feel much more comfortable.
Well, since y'all were talking golf, just a minute. I hold out a 155-yarder with a 7-iron up in North Carolina about 4 months ago for an eagle.
The air's a lot thinner up there.
Yeah, it is, but it's still an eagle, buddy. I got a picture. I got witnesses and everything.
That's impressive.
First in my life, man. I paid $1,000 for them Callaways. It was worth it just on that one shot.
Sounds like it's paying off.
Yes, sir. I can't putt worth a crap, but hit that ball.
We're having a similar issue today on the putting greens.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah. We're not scoring well right now. We're trying to change that around.
So is this a scramble, best ball kind of thing?
Yeah, it is. And luckily we brought Jason Watts and Jess Smith with us because we're playing off of them a lot. Yeah, at least we forget they are our ace players.
Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, when you win, though, you're a team, and y'all get all the prizes, so it don't really matter.
We get a free lunch. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Good coaches are good recruiters, and we've recruited two pretty good ones today. You can't say that. We're high school coaches. We're talking about golf.
Y'all would never recruit. We know that.
Well, no, absolutely not.
It's not like your muscle shows.
I was going to say, or Fort Payne. But,
Fort Payne?
Uh-oh. Sorry, you're stepping on Coach Johnson's toes.
Hey, I spent 14 years over there now.
I know, brother. My stepson was a Scottsboro Wildcat. I had to laugh a little bit with that one.
Oh, I know the two you're referring to, and I had nothing to do with that. you hit a nerve. That was two pretty good players I got from Scottsboro. I'm not going to lie.
Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt.
What is there a statute of limitations on that at this point? I don't know.
I don't know who you talking about, Coach. My stepson ended up playing soccer as a keeper and really showed out his senior year.
I had two Smith brothers, Blake and Alan Smith, transferred from there, and Blake ended up being the closer at Mississippi State, and his brother was an All-American in Division II.
I remember those names, yes, sir. I sure do.
Yeah,
my wife knows them well.
Yeah, I don't. We've enjoyed our Friday nights with Tim and Kirk, and we're trying to venture out today. We've been practicing this morning calling golf shots.
Oh, there we go.
Do you whisper like
that? You got to whisper.
And before we
there.
move on, I want to tell y'all, honestly, y'all have done a wonderful job this year. It's been great, man. 3-man booth, I didn't know how that would work out or whatever, but y'all do a wonderful job, man. Kirk's obviously, really good at play-by-play stuff, and then now I won't say y'all are me. Y'all aren't quite at my level, but
no,
y'all
we're not.
are very good.
Hey, you noticed when we went out of town, it only took one of you to fill in for two of us.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm sure the listenership went down by about 90% when I was there too. So there you go.
I mean, we did find out we were being listened to in 6 states? Yeah,
at least
wow.
6 states.
That's cool. Yeah,
that is very cool.
Of course, one of them was my dad. One of them was probably all family members.
Hey, it don't matter.
I've done that before. I've been in South Florida, listened to a soccer game, and posted it on the internet, and everybody's going, "Wow, who's listening to Garen from South Florida? Wow, that's great." Scottsboro's in South Florida. Well, it was but it's still good.
Yeah, but honestly, y'all do a really good job. I mean, with the color part of it, the analysis part of it, and the comedy, but just the
camaraderie.
Yeah, well, just
chemistry,
the chemistry and the fun that they bring to it. It just it makes it enjoyable to listen to.
Well, I have been blessed. I mean, you talk about the camaraderie of it. There's definitely some comedy in there too, but the camaraderie aspect. I'm blessed to come here with Coach Johnson. I mean, a guy that you get along well with, and we're able to talk and hang out and. The way we do, especially in the booth, or on the golf course, or working on the fields.
That's great.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. See,
no doubt.
That's my call sign on Friday night. No doubt. I say it all the time.
And then here, so y'all have that, and then I've got to come to this every Saturday.
That's right.
So whatever.
You gotta have thick skin, don't you?
No, I love these guys, Adam and Tom and Jay when he's here. We all love each other and get along. All right, smack it.
Listen, you're coming. I mean, we're bringing this to you straight live right here.
Yeah,
Johnny
give us the play-by-play.
How far out are we, Coach Watt?
Yeah,
we're about 181 out from the green. He's got a little bit of a tree limb as an obstruction here because, let's be real, our drive's not been the great. Oh, he gets under that one. He smokes it. Just great form. Doesn't get his hips around like he wanted. Maybe should have slowed his hand down a little bit.
We really got into that one.
I'll tell you, he is center green. Hey, here's the real.
Center green from 181?
I need to be on this phone call for the rest of this round after I just hit that ball.
You put a center green with 181. What was you using?
With a tree limb in the way.
A 7-iron or something, Coach? It's going.
Well, it may have gone past it. It was a 7-iron, and I hit it as good as I've hit anything all night or all morning.
Never fails.
Well, Coach Johnson, I wanted to get to it in the game last night, but we're gonna cover it this morning. You've got a camp coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Man, we have got one of the best infield instructors in the country coming to our place, Trent Longero. Him and Nate Trotsky travel all over the country and even in the Dominican doing infield instruction. And Trent is coming the 19th and 20th of November. He's only taking 60 kids, and it's an elite infield camp at our place. And we are so excited to have him, and it is a big time get for us. So we're looking forward to having that. I think we're less than 30 slots left as of first of the week. So we need to fill those slots and get as many kids out as we can.
So what's the cost?
I believe it's $275, something like that. I can't off the top of my head. Go to troskybaseball.com. And all our social media, we posted stuff off our social media, the links to it. But it's 2 full days. I'm talking about nighttime to the evening. I mean, morning to evening.
Oh, that's the real deal.
An hour lunch break, Saturday, Sunday. And you talk about the nuts and bolts of breaking down how ground balls are fielded, how they're thrown, the footwork, how to approach different hops. I mean, he breaks it down to a science. And been lucky to speak at a couple different conventions with him. He and his wife and my wife, we all did a couples retreat together and just have gotten to know him over the years, and just a quality individual. And so we're lucky to be able to foster a relationship with him and now have him coming to Madison.
Where would they, you said on your social media, where would they find that?
It's JC Jets Baseball, either on Twitter or Instagram or even on Facebook, but at JC Jets Baseball. That'll get you there. And we've got links and all that stuff, especially on Twitter.
Gotcha. That's that, you know, it's $275 sounds a lot, but you know, that's you're getting that kind of quality. You think about the price it costs to play travel ball, and then you can go in and learn from experts like that.
Well, and the good thing about him is he's not only breaking down the actual movements, but I'm talking about drill sets and stuff you can take and work on once he leaves.
Oh, really?
So he does a great job.
Man, that's awesome.
So how was y'all got?
How was the second hit?
Well, we just got to the green, and hell, I can't even find the ball.
Maybe it's in the hole. There you go.
Is that mine there? Oh, I thought it was the green. I guess I ended up short, boys.
Well, that's okay. I mean, if you hit a green at 181 with a 7-iron, son, I'm telling you to go get on the tour.
Yeah, you jacked.
Well, Kimbrough just chipped us up there, not too far from the flag. I'm gonna hand the ball back to him. I mean the phone back to him so I can hit my ball.
Okay, go ahead. Put it in the hole, Coach.
Put it in the hole has been a struggle for us all day long. We get really close to it.
You snuggle up next to it, and then you still got to add that extra stroke, though. So.
Snuggle may be an exaggeration. Coach Watts just put a nice little chip up there, about 2 feet from the cup.
We've let him talk the Russell over here.
And yeah, our other ace player, Jess Smith.
Yeah.
Head baseball coach at Russellville High School.
Right.
No.
Okay.
I mean, Coach, didn't you play for Coach Johnson? Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, man.
He definitely didn't take golf lessons from him.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing.
He can smack it. Was that your 3-hole hitter? 4-hole hitter?
He was my catcher and hit in the middle of the order for sure.
I mean, you ought to see this guy coming off the tee box.
Really?
I think a golf ball exploded earlier.
It hisses when it comes off, right?
Yeah, explodes.
So
is Russellville in y'all's coverage area? Is that somebody y'all talk to?
Not really.
No.
That's a little too far to the shoals.
They're the opponents most of the time. Yeah, we love them. We love the individuals, but they're usually the opponent. God's grace, man. Come on, Jesus died for everybody.
I don't have much God's grace for Russellville. I'm a Christian and all, but I don't know about Russellville.
As long as it ain't Decatur Heritage.
Oh, Decatur Heritage. They know where they're going.
Sorry.
Hey, we were throwing darts this morning. I kind of like it.
Well,
has it been the whole show this morning for you guys?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yes.
It's just been a big quagmire.
We're extremely excited. I'm not going to say giggity.
Well, you know, I mean, is this you guys? This show goes all year, right?
Yeah.
Not just during football season.
Right.
Well, we take a couple of months off in the summer because school's out, but other than that,
but the show, we have best of shows that run during the summertime.
That's true.
Too, so.
That's kind of like Rick and Bubba.
Yeah.
See, we're the Rick and Bubba of the sports world.
That's funny. That's what our athletic director called Johnny and I on Friday night.
So while we got you both on the phone, who've y'all got getting into the World Series?
Oh, World Series picks, Coach. Well, who's your World Series picks? Phillies are hot. Coach Johnson likes the Phillies.
Yeah, I do too.
I also like the Phillies.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go with the Astros right now, man. I mean, I feel like Houston. They're gonna do it, Coach. What do you think?
I think that's what I'm thinking is the Astros to win it all.
I like that Phillies pick.
Win it all.
I like that Phillies pick.
Hey, man, baseball, softball, it's all about getting hot. And when you get hot, you just feel it. So, and man, when you're as hot as those guys are right now, it's hard to pick.
Man, I wasn't thinking about the Astros. I think they may make another run.
Coach Johnson's changing his pick.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm from Texas, so I need to go back there.
Hey, that's a good way. That's a good way to end, coaches. Thank you so much. Go knock some balls in the hole and do good.
Thanks for having us.
We appreciate y'all.
Hey, man, anytime.
Y'all have fun.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Johnny Johnson and Brad Kimbrough, James Clemens, chess, baseball, and softball coaches, respectively, calling in from the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. And that's like one of the funniest, easiest segments we've had. And I don't even think we talked anything about James Clemens baseball and softball except at camp. So that's great. It's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Missed part of this week's show? Archives are available on our website. You can also hear us on your favorite podcast platform, including iTunes, Google, Amazon, and more. Just check out the podcast page at tailgatetalk.net for a list of available apps and links. We'll be back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
This is First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Mason Butler from Clemens High School, and I love First National Bank. They make it easy for me to balance school, work, and my social life. With convenient services like online banking, bill pay, and the mobile app, I can take care of my finances without having to worry. I can check my balance, transfer funds, and I was even able to apply for my checking account online. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. To many folks, the words healthy and delicious aren't interchangeable. Golden Eagle Nutrition in Athens is here to change your mind. They're the spot for healthy and, yes, delicious shakes and drinks, good for a meal replacement or just a pick-me-up. Low calorie, low sugar, low carb, and low fat shakes like the turtle cheesecake or banana pudding. Loaded energy teas like the Blue Hawaiian or Georgia Peach. Golden Eagle Nutrition. Call 867-5601 or stop by 616 Highway 31 South, Suite F, just north of Walmart. Oh, and they deliver too. Golden Eagle Nutrition. 867-5601. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Keep up with Athens and Limestone County sports with a Play Action Sports Report. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hey, this is East Limestone Girls basketball coach Jessica Thompson, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here, alongside one Adam 12 Dodson, Todd the Bod Hummelin, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we've got the men's basketball coach from Calhoun sitting right here beside us, right beside me and Adam here, Coach Derrick Powell. Coach, welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Is this the first time, or am I missing it? On the phone. Okay, yeah. That's right. I remember that now. When you get old, you just forget things, man. You just forget things. But we're glad you're here with us today.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, it's been a while since you were on the show. So there's probably been a lot happening with men's basketball since the last time you were on the show. Just talk to us about where you are in the process now compared to a year ago.
Well, we've had a lot of changes as far as like upgrades, locker rooms.
Yeah.
We've got our sponsors are coming in now. That's a major help because when you're starting from ground zero, you need those.
You got to have them.
Absolutely.
You got to have them. So with that, and our guys are starting to buy in. I've only lost one guy.
Okay.
Due to a little injury, but he had 2 knee surgeries. But other than that, man, my guys are doing well. Grades are looking good.
That's great. Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yes.
You got to maintain them grades if you want to hit that court.
For sure. We do mandatory tutoring.
That's great.
Once a week or twice a week, but you got to get in 2.5 hours.
Nice.
Okay. Mandatory.
I commend you for that because that's what you can't really expect an 18-year-old to do that on their own, whether they're struggling or not.
For sure.
And so for you to make it mandatory, that's a big deal. It really is.
So we go to the Star Institute and we go there. There's no just, Coach, I did my tutoring at home.
Right,
so,
right. Now because they got to log it, recorded or whatever.
They log in for sure.
Yeah, that's great.
And, it's an awesome thing.
No notes from Epstein's mother.
Yeah.
Mr. Cotter. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Sorry, that's a generational thing. Y'all may not even know what we're talking about.
I don't.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Yeah.
John Travolta.
What was the guy's name? The big black guy with the afro?
Washington.
Washington. Oh,
Mr. Carter.
They're looking at us like we're insane. Y'all got to go to YouTube. It's a TV show.
TV show. 1970s.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Welcome back, Cotter.
He was a teacher. And it was like they were like special ed type kids, kind of, and they didn't ever really say that, but that's what they were.
Straight over my head.
It's from the days of what used to be on the wall here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you.
Yeah. Golly, y'all are so young. You make me sick.
Well, man, look, when I'm out there on that court, when we having practice, I don't feel too young,
Well, I bet. No. That was going to be one of the things I asked you was, did you ever have to get out there and show them how it's done? Because you obviously still look like you can go.
Especially with my post.
You still play the post?
That hurts their feelings, don't it?
Yeah,
when you post them up low and you take them inside.
It is.
It's a true postman. It's a lost art.
So I'm glad you brought that up. Do you prefer the way the game's played today, penetrate and you're 2 feet from the goal, but you kick it out for a 20-footer, or do you say go you at the rim, boys, lay it up, or
both?
A little bit of both. Just let them make that decision. I guess what they see.
Both. Yeah. I do reward the tough rebound, second chance. You get a rebound, you got the opportunity, go back up with it.
Yeah.
Yep. And I also like the 2 for $1.
Man.
You get the rebound, you kick it out and look for the tray.
Yeah.
But I am a back to the basket guy, but I know with the way basketball is going now,
so much.
It's hard, but you have to teach your post players to be diverse.
Yeah.
So,
but there's nothing like, seeing a big guy, get the guy on his hip, block him out, and then have a great entry pass on the inside. That's basketball to me, and that's what I grew up, and I love seeing. To me, there ain't nothing better than a great bounce pass or entry pass into the inside, and you get a and one hopefully out of the deal.
You know what's funny about that entire statement you made? The hardest thing about basketball that I'm seeing now, the lost art, is the entry pass.
They don't have to do it.
Kids can't make the pass inside.
Can't do it.
And you can't pass it over a 6'11".
Well,
you got to fake it, drop that bounce pass down there, and get it.
You can't just throw it straight ahead. You got to be able to put that touch on it, or like you said, you
fake one, make one.
Exactly.
But nowadays, kids are not taught to throw the ball to the post because they don't have a post.
They don't have a post.
They don't have a post player.
Right.
Nope.
Yesterday we went to see University of Alabama Huntsville with Coach Schulman. And
Schulman.
He's a character now.
Yes.
Love Coach Schulman.
Yes. And that was one of the things we talked about.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and it was funny. We got over there, man, and I learned a lot.
That's great.
And some of the things that they do as far as offense, base sets, we do the same exact thing.
Yeah. Nice.
But it's just how you position people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
and I learned a lot. It was awesome.
Now, are y'all to the level as far as right now in the practice, do the guys know what spots they're supposed to be running to? Say y'all get the rebound and you're on the break. I mean, you kind of made a face. That wasn't a very good, not there yet, maybe.
Man, so it just depends on the personnel.
Okay.
It depends on the personnel.
Personnel and the matchups.
Yeah. It just depends on the personnel. Right now, our biggest issue is transition. We're working on transition.
Offensively or defensively or both?
Defensively.
Okay.
Like, we cannot give up layups.
Yeah, no.
That's the biggest thing for us right now. But other than that, our flow game, it's coming along. We only had 3 scrimmages, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew you couldn't have much under your belt, so.
So talk a little bit about your basketball history, some of the people you look up to in the basketball world, some of your coaching mentors.
Bucky is one of my guys in Birmingham. Coach Benji Taylor at Tuskegee.
Okay.
I reached out to him. I was on the phone with him yesterday. I sent him a picture with me and Coach Schulman. He
That's
was like,
awesome. Yeah.
Man, tell my guy to come and see me, because they coached together. They did something together or something like that. So, but those 2 guys and Mike Anderson, I like.
I love Coach Anderson, man.
Yes, sir. Hard nose.
Yes, that's some old school stuff right there.
But it's hard though to watch that guy and you say to yourself, how do you get your players to play so hard?
Exactly, man.
He
has for years. Year in, year out.
Yes.
I don't know if it's that, he's older and you just respect him so much you want to do everything, that he's – I don't know, because I'm telling you, I can't imagine going through one of them practices every day.
When he was at UAB, I don't know if y'all remember the twins from Lanier, Rondell and Donnell.
Yep.
One ended up playing for the Wizards.
Yep.
But they played at UAB. And when I tell you, man, they would talk about practice, because those were my guys. We went to school. Well, I went to Jeff Davis and they went to Lanier.
Okay.
And we would talk about practice, man. Yeah, he got after it.
Yeah. And you could tell that in the games. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
As far as being in shape and knowing what to do and where to be on the court. And
no substitution was the tempo never changed.
I got you.
The style of play never changed.
No, from minute 1 to minute 40,
right.
Yeah, it's the same.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And I think one of those guys, Squeaky Johnson. I don't know if you remember him, but he's playing in the G League somewhere now. He was
Excellent.
at UAB.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That is good. I didn't realize that. Yeah, G League's becoming a thing.
Absolutely is.
Yeah, sure is. I wouldn't mind seeing a G League team somewhere up here in North Alabama or even Birmingham, somewhere.
Man, that would be super.
Yes, it would.
But with all these shirts y'all got on, that's what Alabama. That's what this state is all about.
They got on.
he's a Bruce Pearl man.
I'm a Bruce Pearl, Jabari Smith.
Come on, man.
Give me some of that, brother.
Come on, man.
Now,
he loves Bruce Pearl.
Now, tell him what I got. Now, listen, when this is the God's honest truth. Bruce Pearl got hired about a week, 2 weeks at most, but I think it was about a week, right after the kick six when Auburn beat Alabama football in the last seconds of the game. I'm driving down the road, listening to Paul Feinbaum. It's like, hey, we got breaking news. University of Auburn just hired Bruce Pearl. That's who I wanted at Alabama, man.
Auburn University.
It was just like,
yeah,
Auburn University.
Yeah, it's not University of Auburn. It's University of Alabama.
I don't even know what I said. I usually say a lot of things, and Auburn ain't even in the word, ain't even in the vocabulary.
I love it.
But anyway, I met him about 2 years ago. Me and Tom were at an event together.
Yep.
And I got him to sign a couple of basketballs, and one of them was for me, but it was an Alabama basketball. And I said, "Hey, Coach, man, you ain't never been asked to sign this." And he was writing it with WDE, like War Down Eagle or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, "You can sign it with WD if you want to." He says, "Yeah, almost the way I'm gonna sign it." But anyway, great guy, great coach, man.
Now I met him at a coaching clinic.
Yeah.
Like, he bring the juice.
He does. Don't he?
Yes.
Todd didn't tell you the best story. It's media days.
Yeah,
and he's driving on. This is after we had met him at the show there, or at the event. And Todd's driving down. He knows the hotel. knows the layout of the hotel. Dude goes in there and crashes SEC Media Days.
Wow.
They don't even ask him for identification or anything.
I just went in the back way.
He went in the back way. Next thing you know, he's talking to Coach Pearl again.
Yeah. I loved it, man. He listen, the dude will just give you any time he's got. I've never seen somebody so cordial and
right.
just a regular old dude, man.
Man, he got. Matter of fact, I keep it in my briefcase here. He gave me his practice plans.
Nice.
And he was like, Coach, if you need anything, just give me here's my card, here's my email, call me. And at that time, I was coaching high school, head high school coach at Wetumpka. And man, I called him on it. I sent him an email.
Yeah.
Like, man, I got your practice plans here, but kind of confused with some of these sets. Let me get you in touch with da-da-da-da-da.
Wow.
Here you go. Got a phone call within like 30 minutes.
Really?
That's awesome, dude.
Man, this what you're doing in this set. This what you, I think it was a graduate assistant or something like that. But he's very, very cordial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
down-to-earth guy.
Yeah, I mean, just, and the things he did, and Tom knows because we talked about it, the things he did before he was able to even actually step on the court when he first got to Auburn was, going out in the community and visiting classrooms and just building that fan base up. I took my nephew, used to watch him play MTSU, because we had a kid from Athens that was playing for them that my nephew graduated with.
Giddy Potts.
Yeah, Giddy. And after the game.
Oh, Giddy.
You remember Giddy?
No, I don't remember him. Since I've been here, I've read into Giddy.
Yeah,
really?
Okay. Yeah, Giddy, he was a good one, boy.
Giddy is a animal.
Could go.
Yes.
Still can.
He plays. He's overseas.
He's overseas playing.
Yeah. Right.
But so we went to go see Giddy play. After the game was over, they were setting up all this stuff in the middle of the court, and I'm asking a few Auburn fans, hey, what are they doing? And they're like, oh man, the players are going to come down here and sign autographs for anybody that wants it. And he's like, do you know where the players are now? I'm like, no. He said, well, Coach Pearl has them standing at all the exits thanking the fans for coming to watch them play. I was like, dude, that is the way you do it.
I'm still in it.
Yeah.
There you go.
In it.
I mean, that's just phenomenal, man,
right.
to do that.
But let's talk about Calhoun.
Yeah.
What's your players? What you got? How many players you got on the roster?
How many you holding right now?
Yeah. Right now I got 13.
Okay.
I have 14 when December gets here after this semester. But I got Mitchell Chaffee, 6'10" kid coming from Muscle Shoals.
Wow.
He's solid. Very green. Like he has a lot of upside.
I was to say that's good for you because now he's coachable, right?
Yeah,
he doesn't think he already knows everything.
The kid, one of the best kids I got. I'm on air. One of the best kids I've seen in the last 2 to 3 years in coaching.
Okay.
Humble, hardworking, accepts corrective criticism. Like he never shuns the hard coaching.
Great.
So he's a good kid. Then I have a few transfers. I have Ben Stewart. He's from Athens.
Okay.
From Madison. Got Charles Callanan, transferred from Southern Union. Who else do we have that y'all might know? Sebastian Terry.
I don't call him.
Lawrence County.
Yeah,
6'9", came out of high school.
Really?
Got
some trees, man.
Man, I didn't know Moulton grew him that tall.
I know, right?
Wow.
Man, that's just two, man. You go, it go from 6'9" to 6'2".
Wow.
Really?
Really?
That's nothing in between.
That's awesome.
Well, I got one. Charles, he's like 6'5". Yeah. Trayvon Ragland. Coaches. His dad coaches at Tennessee Valley Prep.
Okay, that's where we knew the name. Yep.
Ridge Harrison, Luke Guyette, Ren Cole. These are a lot of locals. Y'all don't know this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
If they're not Limestone County,
we're pretty much mostly Limestone County. So
yeah.
Gotcha.
We know some of the Madison kids. But.
Yeah.
Tyree Patterson, Athens.
That name's familiar.
Yeah.
He ended up going to Iowa Community College.
Okay.
Really?
Antonio Shoulders, Athens.
We know Shoulders.
Yeah, we know all the Shoulders.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, I think we took too much time talking about Auburn and Coach Pearl, but we got to take a commercial now. But we sure am glad you got a big game this afternoon.
Yeah, real
against
quick.
North Alabama War Dawgs.
Yeah, we do. We played a semi-pro team. Well, the ABA league team.
Okay. And y'all are going to play college rules, right? Tom was.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be playing college rules. 3 refs. It's going to be our first official scrimmage, like where we play it as if it's a real game.
Nice. Cool. That's great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to post the men's basketball schedule on my Facebook page as well. Come out to see Coach Derrick Powell and the men's
yeah, we're excited for
Calhoun War Dawgs. We're very excited.
Can I say one more thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah. The Atelier of Huntsville, Alabama. I just want to put them out there for being one of our biggest supporters this year.
Okay.
No, not our biggest sponsor this year. Cool. So if you got time, run by there.
Okay.
The Atelier of Huntsville.
The Atelier of Huntsville.
All right.
A vintage clothing store.
Okay.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Sounds great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to Fiber Fast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side.
Hey, this is former Tennessee and NFL punter Craig Colquitt, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here, along with one Adam 12, Dodson, Todd the Bod Tomlin, and producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And our next guest will be calling in via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. And we've got him a regular here on the show, Timothy Jones, owner of the North Alabama War Dawgs. Welcome, Coach.
Hey, what's going on, Coach?
Oh, man, we're sitting down here at Calhoun. You guys are coming in a little while, and I hate I'm not going to be able to be here. I got plans, but we want to promote this as much as we can.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Well, I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir. So it's not going to be too big a transition to go back to playing college rules, is it?
No, we scrimmaged Oakwood like a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
And, so this is a good thing for our guys to play against some young legs and also, help their program out too, on both sides, getting ready for the season. So,
well, speaking of the season, when does your full season start, or regular season start, I should say?
Actually, our regular season starts next week. We go to Clarksville, Tennessee on the road. And then our first home game will be November 5th at James Clemens.
Okay.
Good deal. So last season didn't go quite as expected as the season before. Do you have a lot of the same guys back? Have you added a lot to the roster, or how's that been going?
This year was my year of change, pretty much, upgrades and stuff like that. So I got a lot of younger guys this year. I'm really gearing to try to give a lot of guys opportunities. I had an older roster last year, and so I moved a lot of those guys out. I got a lot of my core guys, Chase Steadham still with us, Jeff Moss, Darian Leslie, and Bryce Clark and Taylor Vasquez. Them on the 5 vets I brought back this year. So I got almost a lot of new faces. Got a couple guys that played at Oakwood. I got one guy that played at A&M. And then I got a couple guys from they played at some small colleges in Georgia and down in, I think, around the Birmingham area. So I got a lot of new faces this year. Yeah,
we're here obviously at Calhoun, where y'all gonna be playing later, and just interviewed Coach Powell. So you'll kind of be able to use this scrimmage as a recruiting tool for yourself today. Maybe get your eyeballs on a couple of Calhoun players that you might want to see down the road.
Yes, most definitely. That's the direction I want to go to. Calhoun and UH. Hopefully be like some grounds for tryouts that I can start getting some of these other players to start being a part of the War Dawgs family.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Have you been in this gym in the last few years by chance?
Nah, my first time stepping on the court.
Oh, dude, y'all are gonna love it.
It's really nice.
I mean, James Clemens is really nice. I mean, y'all are lucky to be there, but this is right there with it. Y'all are gonna love it. You really are.
Yeah, and I feel like I told Coach, they'll say, hey, and plus, we'll see what the, I like to keep this going, years to come, this preseason, maybe doing one game up there or something like that, just to get the whole surrounding areas to be a part of the War Dawgs family. But yeah, I appreciate Coach reaching out for the scrimmage.
That is great.
Yeah. So, Coach, talk to me about how many players do you have on your roster? I know Coach was talking to us a little bit about how many he has on his, but how many do you have on yours?
Yeah. I'm carrying 15. We only can shoot up 12 this year. I always shoot up 12. You only can shoot up 12. And that's that. We picked up a new coach, Anastasia Williams. Okay. As assistant coach this year, that's a big change for us. Marketing, man. This first year we really had the chance to really market strong, and that's I got a pretty good marketing team. Got a new GM this year. Got a few changes in the front office. But I'm loving it right now.
Awesome. And so how deep into the lineup do you go? Like, how many guys see solid playing time?
Sometimes it just depends on the game,
Right.
Last few years, sometimes we had a 10-man rotation. They'll say that, and other games, coach will try to rotate guys in, just depend on the flow of the game, so it just also all time depend on the game.
I hear you.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for joining us. We'd love to spend more time, but we're at the top of the hour, and good luck today.
Yep.
And stay in touch with us, man. We'll have you on throughout the season.
Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Thanks, Timothy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
I know.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Timothy Jones, owner of the North Alabama War Dawgs via the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. This is Tom McClung, Old Tomcat. On behalf of 1 Adam 12 Dodson, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, Todd the Bod Tomlin, we ain't got to go home, but we got to get ourselves up out of here. We will see you next week.
If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent-to-own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings. To many folks, the words healthy and delicious aren't interchangeable. Golden Eagle Nutrition in Athens is here to change your mind. They're the spot for healthy and, yes, delicious shakes and drinks, good for a meal replacement or just a pick-me-up. Low-calorie, low-sugar, low-carb, and low-fat shakes like the turtle cheesecake or banana pudding. Loaded energy teas like the Blue Hawaiian or Georgia Peach. Golden Eagle Nutrition. Call 867-5601 or stop by 616 Highway 31 South, Suite F, just north of Walmart. Oh, and they deliver too. Golden Eagle Nutrition, 867-5601. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk live on location. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Join us next Saturday at 10 a.m. on 1080 WKAC. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.